Hey everyone, welcome back to Mindverse. Today we're going to talk about something truly fascinating. 10 strange and mind-blowing facts about the planets in our solar system. These are not just ordinary facts you might have heard before. These are the kinds of things that will completely change the way you see our cosmic neighborhood. The solar system is full of mysteries, surprises, and bizarre realities that often sound more like science fiction than science. So buckle up, because what you're about to hear will absolutely blow your mind. When we look up at the night sky, all we usually see are the moon, the sun, and a handful of shining dots scattered across the darkness. But hidden behind those dots are worlds so bizarre that even scientists sometimes struggle to believe they're real. The planets around us are not just simple spheres of rock or gas. They are strange, unpredictable, and filled with wonders that stretch the limits of imagination. From planets where it rains diamonds, to ones with storms older than human civilization, these facts remind us just how mysterious the solar system really is. Let's begin with one of the most fascinating ideas. On Jupiter and Saturn, scientists believe it rains diamonds. Deep within their atmospheres, lightning storms turn methane gas into carbon, and under extreme pressure, that carbon transforms into diamonds. These gems then fall like rain, sinking deeper into the planet. Imagine sparkling crystals dropping from the skies in storms that could create more diamonds than exist on Earth. Of course, no human could ever survive to see it. The crushing pressure and deadly gases would destroy anything we send, but knowing such a thing happens at all feels like something out of a dream. Now let's turn to Venus, often called Earth's twin. At first it looks like our planet's sister, similar in size, rocky, and orbiting close to the sun. But beneath its thick clouds lies a nightmare world. Venus has surface temperatures hot enough to melt lead, nearly 465 degrees Celsius. Its atmosphere is thick with carbon dioxide, trapping heat in a runaway greenhouse effect. And the strangest part, a single day on Venus is longer than its year. While it takes 225 Earth days to orbit the sun, Venus spins so slowly that it takes 243 days to rotate once on its axis. That means if you lived there, the sun would rise and set only once in the time it takes the planet to finish a full orbit. It's a place where time feels twisted, where the concept of a day is stranger than anywhere else we know. Then we travel to Neptune, the deep blue ice giant at the edge of the solar system. Neptune is beautiful, but it is also violent. It has the fastest winds ever recorded in the solar system, blowing at more than 2,000 kilometers per hour, faster than the speed of sound. Imagine standing on a world where storms circle endlessly, stronger and more terrifying than any hurricane on Earth. What's even more mysterious is that Neptune gets little energy from the sun, yet somehow it generates this enormous power from within. It is as though the planet itself is hiding some secret source of energy, one that fuels storms beyond comprehension. Mars, the red planet, has long fascinated humans, and for good reason. Though it looks dead and dusty today, Mars holds the tallest volcano in the solar system, Olympus Mons, nearly 3 times taller than Mount Everest. It's so massive that if you stood at its base, you wouldn't even be able to see the peak because of the planet's curve. Mars also hides the largest canyon ever discovered, Valles Marineris, stretching over 4,000 kilometers long and deeper than Mount Everest's height. These colossal features remind us that Mars was once geologically active, with forces far stronger than those shaping Earth today. Looking at Mars is like peering into a frozen past, a planet that once burned with fire and storms. Then comes Uranus, one of the strangest planets of them all. Unlike any other, Uranus spins on its side. Instead of rotating upright like Earth, its axis is tilted about 98 degrees, likely due to a massive collision in its early history. This tilt means that Uranus has the weirdest seasons imaginable. Each pole experiences 42 years of daylight followed by 42 years of darkness. Imagine living in a place where the sun never sets for decades, and then suddenly disappears for just as long. Uranus also has a faint ring system and a bluish glow, but its sideways rotation makes it stand out as the oddball of the solar system, reminding us how chaotic planet formation truly was. Closer to home, Earth itself hides strange wonders we often forget. While it feels familiar, Earth is the only planet known to have plate tectonics, giant shifting plates of rock that shape continents, build mountains, and recycle carbon. Without this process, Earth might never have developed the stable climate that allows life to thrive. Every earthquake, every volcanic eruption, every mountain range is part of a system that has made our world habitable for billions of years. Earth may seem ordinary because we live here, but compared to the lifeless worlds around us, it is astonishingly rare and special. Next is Mercury, the closest planet to the Sun. You might expect Mercury to be the hottest planet, but Venus actually holds that title. Mercury's strangeness lies in its days and years. A single day on Mercury, measured from sunrise to sunrise, lasts 176 Earth days. This happens because of its unusual spin in orbit, creating a world where time feels stretched and alien. If you were standing on Mercury, you could actually watch the sun rise, pause, and then reverse direction before setting again. It's one of the strangest motions the human eye could ever witness. Now let's look at Saturn, the jewel of the solar system. Its rings are one of the most beautiful sights in astronomy. But what's surprising is how delicate they are. They stretch thousands of kilometers wide, but are often only a few dozen feet thick. Made of countless pieces of ice and rock, the rings are fragile, temporary structures compared to the age of the planet itself. And here, as a fun fact, Saturn is so light that if there were a giant ocean large enough, it could float. It's mostly gas, with a density lower than water. Imagine an entire planet floating like a ball on the surface of a cosmic sea. Finally, we return to Jupiter, the largest planet of them all. Jupiter is a true giant, more massive than all the other planets combined. But what makes it so strange is its great red spot, a storm larger than Earth that has been raging for at least 350 years. Generation after generation, this storm has spun endlessly, like a scar etched permanently into the planet's face. Jupiter's gravity is also so immense that it acts as a protector of Earth, pulling in comets and asteroids that might otherwise threaten us. In many ways, Earth owes its safety to this giant neighbor, which silently shields us from the chaos of space. Each of these facts shows us that the planets are not just distant rocks and balls of gas. They are worlds of wonder, each stranger and more incredible than the last. Together they form a solar system that is anything but ordinary. From diamond rains to sideways spins, from endless storms to mountains that reach the skies, these planets remind us of the limitless creativity of the universe. The more we learn, the more we realize how small we are, and yet how lucky we are to be part of such a strange and magnificent cosmic family. And as we continue exploring, sending spacecraft to new worlds and gazing deeper into the stars, we'll uncover even more bizarre and breathtaking secrets. The universe is full of mysteries waiting to be discovered, and each planet is a chapter in that endless story. For now, we live on Earth, the most miraculous planet of all, but the wonders of the solar system remind us that the story of life, time, and the cosmos is still unfolding.